0, 1. Let's get started.
Alright everyone, so in today's episode I'm using my professional day trading strategy that I use every day on the S&P 500 for one of your stocks, and today it's Meta. So let's talk how you can make some money with my strategy, okay? Now ultimately you can see Meta crash for its earnings, at least in the shorter term. I think things are kind of obvious until they're not, right? For right now, it's ultimately what we're trying to do is retest this low here, okay? That's the major objective moving forward, and until we actually changed multitudes of direction because it's so bearish, that's basically what we're looking for, okay? Now, alternatively, we can go higher first before actually looking for that rotation coming back down, okay, which is the second scenario. And it actually leaves us a little bit more meat on the potato as far as being able to make money shorting this thing, okay? Now, ultimately, again, once we retest that low, we would be looking for a bounce potentially in the formation of happening. So whether it's that green line or it comes with the fuchsia line, we would be expecting the market to recover at least somewhat momentarily, okay? So again, either if we go directly lower, look for that buy, or if we go up first and come down, look for the buy, okay? Now, personally, I would like to see the market go up higher so we can short this opportunity and then conversely look for a buying opportunity off the lows. Now, if you really wanted to buy this asset in terms of like day trading shorter term, you want to see it break out, okay? Now, like we mentioned before, if we simply go higher, that's not really good enough, okay? Because we're still looking to come back down. However, if we do break out, pull back, and then go higher, that changes pretty much everything, okay? And with that, you're basically now changing the momentum, and we can start to look for buying opportunities, okay? So again, there is a lot that has to occur for right now for us to be bullish. So just be aware that the primary paths that I would like to see personally would be the fuchsia line. And then if we go directly lower, let's just say we gap down in tomorrow's session into like the 645s-ish level, I would like to actually see a buying opportunity before settling on the bearishness, okay? Now, with that also being said, if we do collapse and we go substantially lower than that 647 level, then that changes things just like before. Now we're really bearish, obviously, and we can start to look for selling opportunities off that prevailing low, okay? So just be aware that those are kind of the nuances and variations that you need to be aware of for trading Meta, specifically after its earnings. And I would favor for right now until it proves itself, look for the bearish trade to the downside. Seems to be the least resistance overall, okay? So hopefully this video has helped you all out. And if you end up making some cash on this trade specifically, come on back to the channel. Look at the live streams that I have every 9:30 a.m. where I trade this exact same strategy, but on the futures ES chart, okay? So thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you all on the next candle.
I know it's hard to trust so-called gurus. That's why I live stream my trades every single day, Monday through Friday, starting at 9:30 a.m. The live stream isn't for you to copy my trades, it's to show proof and credibility that my strategy works. The stream is delayed and muted to protect my edge. But if you want to see everything unmuted and in real time, check out the Discord and Patreon links below. You'll get exclusive perks and the opportunity to learn the system for yourself, so you don't miss great opportunities just like this one.
All right, everyone. So you're going to be seeing a trade that I just recently took live during the stream, and ultimately you can be a part of this too, so make sure you look down below. But when taking a look at the trade that we just recently took here, it was the objective coming in was the fact that we had a really big move push to the upside, okay? This big move to the upside was basically counterplayed by a pullback, and subsequently our entry was to look to get in right above a couple pivots to retest the prior high, okay? So what you're seeing right now is the replay of my actual entry, which was right here at this 68.1925 area. And again, ultimately, like I was saying before, our main objective from this standpoint is to look to try to retest this prior high back at 68, let's just say 38. So what we are looking at right now is my volatility based stop loss in perfect action, okay? Every trade and every day has a different stop loss based on the volatility of the day specific. So when taking a look at this trade specifically, you can see that we came relatively close to getting stopped out, okay? However, we did not get stopped out. and we ultimately reversed just like we were expecting. Now, obviously a bit deeper of a correction, but everything was within the wheelhouse of what we were expecting. As you can soon see here in just a few seconds, we ended up getting that first target as it hits right there. And then with a little bit more patience, we did end up getting the second target as well. Now just be aware, after you get your first target, you do want to stop the risk, which is why we did pull the stop up to right around and or above our entry pivot. Okay. Now from this standpoint, again, we were just waiting, being patient. And I was referencing in this part of the video what we talked about in our afternoon game plan videos. Okay, I was basically saying that we were looking at this in terms of that green case scenario that we mentioned on our nightly recap videos, and that we were essentially looking for a continuation going higher. Okay, now we kind of phased that back to where we were. We did have that bigger move that went up, and now this is the three-legged pullback, and again the retest to the high. Now, at the very least, I am expecting it to retest the high and potentially continue going higher, which is why we have those targets above us, okay? But in essence, we ended up getting that next target with a bit of patience. Definitely some patience was required. And then we ended up tightening up our stop loss and then getting trailed out without hitting the extension, okay? Now, all in all, this was a $2,500 trade. So if you want to be a part of the situation just like this, then be sure to look down below for the Discord / Patreon links, or come and join the muted delayed live stream every 9:30 here on the YouTube channel.